Oh,
I don't.
now we're recording. By the way, you
Yeah.
could take, with modern technology, you could take all the times that Marie's been on the show and cut together her saying that you're her favorite son.
Yeah, if we
do a
take
deep
words
fake.
out, right?
Well, you can
Yeah.
just like it, the computer can concatenate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Ma, I'm going to concatenate you.
No,
You want to
I'm
get
impressed.
concatenated?
No, I'm impressed.
I will concatenate the fuck out of you, Ma. You don't even know.
Concatenate.
Concatenate. I don't even know what it means, but you're getting, Anna, what are we doing to her?
It's basically splicing together her audio as if she said something. It's called, it's what I have to do when I do the phone on hold stuff where they put it together and like,
Yeah.
your available balance is $434. That's called concatenating.
Yeah. Ma, I'm going to concatenate you. You're going to be so
I'm impressed.
concatenated.
And
you
you're
won't
going to
even-
say Vinnie was your favorite son.
over and over and over again.
Yeah. On a loop. And he'll turn it
Right.
into his phone ring when you call.
Probably so.
So, Ma, we needed boots on the ground down in southern Louisiana. Donaldsonville took a direct hit, my understanding, with Hurricane Ida.
It was a bad one. Really and truly, we are blessed. This is where we stand today. There's no electricity. There's no grocery stores. There are no stores open. There's one, for Walmart to be closed, that's saying a lot.
Wow.
We do have one little grocery store on Railroad Avenue, Midway Grocery. They put on Facebook today that, and really they have been open every day, as even on the day of the storm, so that people could get things. And God bless local people, because would you believe that a Walmart in Donaldsonville does not have a generator?
Are you kidding me? But you know who does have a generator?
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, are you using your generator?
Oh, yes. Now this is another amazing thing. My generator came on before the storm hit. The lights started blinking late Sunday afternoon, and the generator would come on and the lights would come on, and then the electricity would come back on. This went on for a good while, and then of course Sunday night, as it got worse, the lights, the generator just stayed on, and it has not gone off ever. My neighbors on either side of me have generators. Charles walked in here last night. He slept here, and he said, when he walked in, he said, "Mama, I want the name of the man you bought that generator from. I'm getting one." They're worth every single dime you pay for them.
Yeah. No, they really are. Especially like, when you're younger, you can take the heat and everything. I don't think people understand how hot and how humid it gets after these storms come through. It's actually worse than it was before the storm.
Exactly. It is very. Now your daddy and I worked on the patio a very long time yesterday, because there was a breeze blowing, and we were able to stay out there. But like today, we cannot. You can hardly breathe. It's so hot today, and we're at a lower humidity than we're normally at. Now, I want to tell you this.
They basically live in a humidor down there.
Yeah, it's bad. Now, I will tell you this. Where your brother Mark is in Thibodeau is just about decimated. It is very, yeah. And listen to this. We stayed in contact with him all Sunday night and Monday. And he kept saying, we're getting 120 mile an hour winds for the last 5 or 6 hours. Now we have our TV on and we're listening to the weather report out of Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is telling us that the eye of the hurricane has passed Thibodeau and Thibodeau is out of danger, which was not the case.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
and
whoa.
we-
Hang on. You mean the
What?
news got something wrong? That never happens.
Yeah, but about the weather, they literally have cameras and
Yeah,
satellites to triangulate this stuff, and they got it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Anna. That's what I wanted to point that out. Yeah, and I kept saying, Mark, Daddy kept telling Mark, listen, you're not. Mark kept saying, Daddy, we're getting bombarded. This has been going on for 5 or 6 hours. Well, at that point, it took a turn toward New Orleans. Now, Vinnie, you know where Laplace is.
Of course, I know where
Laplace,
Laplace
Of
is.
course, but your audience may not.
Yeah, Laplace is literally as the crow flies from Donaldsonville. You go east by not even 10 miles as the crow flies.
As the
And
crow flies.
yeah,
I'll
and you're
go
in
with that.
Laplace. It's just because I used to hunt that area, that swamp from, Donaldsonville out towards Laplace. I did a lot
Okay.
of hunting in that swamp.
On the interstate where on I-10, where the exit is for Laplace, that is a total river. What
Really?
has happened?
So I-10, they call it
It's
I-10
not
down there. So it's completely closed?
Not all, it's open in spots.
Oh.
We were closed in Gonzales. As they're removing debris and trees from the interstate, they're opening those sections. Now, Laplace is still closed because what happened was Lake Pontchartrain backed up into Laplace, and it's a river. It's the Manchac met the Lake Pontchartrain at Laplace. Now, those people were trapped all night in their attic,
Oh,
and they were not they're still rescuing today.
but Ma,
And that's-
I mean, they didn't evacuate Bayou Manchac and all that area. That's nothing but water. I mean, it seems like that would have been evacuated, right?
Yeah, but then those were. But we talking about Laplace. Laplace wasn't.
Laplace is
expected-
5 minutes away from, I mean, you just go north by 20 minutes on a freeway and you're in Bayou Manchac. It's not that far,
Right.
like Middendorf's and all that. And that wasn't all
That's correct.
evacuated ahead of time?
That was all evacuated, but Laplace, they were not. We were supposed to get the hit, not them. You see, when it made that little turn, when it made that little slight, and I mean, it was a slight turn to the east, that took us out of the bullseye and put it in Laplace. Now, those people had to be taken off of their roofs and out of their attics. Now, they did find someone dead this morning, but
Oh,
I think I heard the governor say we may be hearing more of that. Now, those people are being rescued right now as we speak by the Cajun Navy. And those people just, Vinnie, I'm going to say this. Louisiana could teach the rest of the nation how to live.
go on.
Because the truth of the matter is, when something like this happens, we all pull together. Your friend Claude Shaheen called to make sure the other day that we were all right. Now, that's someone who just got off a plane from Utah wanting to make sure we were all right and had everything we needed.
Oh, Ma, by the
neighbors-
way, everybody from Blaine, Temple, you name it, called me and wrote to me and everything else to make sure you guys were okay. It's funny how Cajuns do that. Let me explain to everyone else what the Cajun Navy is. What happens is whenever it floods down there, it could be anything from when they get torrential downpours and the bayous, they swell way too fast. The bayous and rivers will swell too fast. The water will back up and the water will rise very fast in Louisiana. Most people down there hunt and fish. So they have boats. They have everything from bass boats, you know, those really fast bass boats, to bateaus, as the French would call them, you know, which is a boat. Bateau means boat.
Bateau means
Um,
boat.
Yeah, so they have that, and kayaks and canoes and everything else. Well, they just unhook them from their trailers in their yard. When the water comes up, the boat goes up, they take off and start rescuing everyone. They could do better than they could do better
Coast
than
Guard.
if the Army came in, you know,
Right.
or, you know, anything like that. Because these are Cajuns. This is what they do,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, Jim Cantori was on what you call those boats, those airboats.
airboat, yeah.
The
Uh,
airplane.
Jim Cantori was on an airboat and doing his broadcast from there. Now, you know, down here we say whenever you see Jim Cantori in the area, you know it's gonna be bad, because he
Oh.
only comes when it's bad.
Anna, do you know who
And-
Jim Cantori is?
No, but I can guess.
You need to explain
Live,
to us
local,
who
and
Jim-
late breaking, Jim Cantori.
Yeah. Can we look up Anna? Look up Jim Cantori. I need to
Okay.
know.
Jim Cantori works for he's a meteorologist with the Weather Channel.
Oh,
When you don't want Jim Cantori to
No.
be in your town.
It's like a
because
death cat. You know, when like at the old folks
Yeah.
home, the cat goes sit on the bed if the next person is going to die. When Jim Cantori shows up, he's like a death cat. Ma, hang on for just a second. I got to pay a bill here, folks. Belcampo, Belcampo.com, long running sponsor. I was looking at, you know, because we just built Belcampo, and I get to see all the people that are buying the I don't get to see your names, but it's amazing that you guys are keeping this show afloat, because you pay attention. You're going to buy beef anyway. Why not do two things? Number one, get the best beef you could possibly get at the best possible price, and support this show. That's how we keep this thing running. Look, Anna Vicino ain't cheap. And you think Marie comes on here and she's free? I got to pay for that crap. Folks, Belcampo.com. Anna, tell them some of the stuff they could get at Belcampo.
I'm going to tell you about some of the things you can get at Belcampo. By the way, they have an amazing outdoor grilling spread right now. So I would say you want to stock up on your beef. They have the beef, the poultry, and the pork. They have the beef patties already made. They have the ground beef. They have a brisket. They have the meatballs. They have a New York steak. They have a tri-tip, which, by the way, my Santa Maria tri-tip recipe, the best way you can ever make a tri-tip. They actually have the tri-tip. You guys can't get tri-tip on the East Coast. Get it from Belcampo. They have a Shasta steak. I don't even know what cut of meat the Shasta steak is.
Probably
But it
comes
looks-
from Shasta Mountain.
It
From the
probably
glacier.
does. Or a Shasta diet Shasta soda. JK.
Yeah, it comes
Don't
from
eat those.
something.
Don't eat those. They got the ribs, they got the bacon, they got the keto meatballs. So just get
Just go to Belcampo. And if you
good.
want to save 15%, put in promo code Vinnie, VINNIE, 15% off, not once, not twice, 3 times a lady. You get it every single time, folks. Belcampo.com. And by the way, if you spend more than $100 after you put that promo code in, so spend about 120. If you're doing the math, you'll be at 105. I see that a lot of times. I see the orders come out 103. People get it right over $100. Free shipping, 15%. This is amazing stuff. I order $400 and $500 of this stuff at a time, because I don't ever want to run. I just throw it in the deep freeze like I do if I have a deer or something. I just have it butchered, deep freeze. You can use it later. Belcampo, promo code Vinnie. You'll get 15% off, free shipping over $100. Anna, before we go on with Marie, check your mic, because you started echoing. I'm not sure you're on your mic anymore.
check.
Tap your mic. Tap. Yeah, you're on your mic. You maybe I have you something over. Maybe I did something with my controls, but you sound echoing.
check.
Maybe it's no, that sounds better.
Maybe I didn't talk directly. Maybe I was talking back here and
That
then
could have been it.
talking here.
Yeah, now you sound good again.
Sorry, audience.
So Ma, you still there?
audience.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening to Belcampo and thinking I'm gonna go to my computer when I hang up and see what I want.
Now, Ma, when you do that, don't put in Michael's name. That won't get you anything. Don't put in Charles's name. Won't get a dime off.
Put
And
in
whatever
my
you do not put
favorite son's name.
Yeah, exactly.
She said it. Marie, be careful. I'm telling you, this will
Yeah.
be used against you.
Yeah, your
I know
favorite son.
you're
And
Whatever you say can and will be used against you.
when was the last time
Correct.
Mark? When was the last time Mark got you 15% off on top quality meat? When was that?
Never.
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 And Ma, how? Think about this. How jealous will Joycelyn be when she sees that big Belcampo box showing up at your house? Huh? Sitting on your front porch. I'll let it linger out there for about an hour. Make sure that the Dubrels catch that. Just let it sit there, right?
Sure.
And then bring it
sure.
in.
I'll tell her that.
And then invite Dave over. Say, hey, come on, Dave, Joyce, come on over. We'll make you a Belcampo steak because we got this thing for cheap.
I hear you. I
Yeah.
hear you.
So, Ma, you guys, everybody was concerned on Twitter. Everybody on all my social media. Oh my God, is Marie okay? I'm like, yeah.
We've been getting. We've been getting a lot of that. I've been seeing a lot of that on TV. I mean, on Facebook, and I have been answering them as many as I can, saying, we're doing fine.
Good. And Ma, your weight loss is you're still down in the 130s?
Well, Vin, I do 138, 139, 140. Then I go back. I mean, it fluctuates between those three numbers. I'm very steady.
Good. Yeah, I mean, you look great. You're doing great.
That's fantastic.
Anna, before I let her go, you know what we're doing, because when we were kids, we would take these vacations all over the nation, and we're doing one. None of the wives, none of my crazy sister-in-laws, nothing. Me and my three brothers and my parents.
Yeah, where are you going?
We're doing the Natchez Trace.
Nice. In Mississippi?
Well, it starts in
Yeah,
Mississippi
well,
and it goes, up north.
Oh,
We're starting in Natchez.
I only know the Mississippi part of it.
Well, you know the
And-
whole deal behind the Natchez Trace, right? They
Yeah.
would trace back and forth on the river, and the mules would go back and grab another barge and pull it down, and so on and so forth, and it created.
Yeah.
I remember bits and pieces of having to go with my family when I was 8.
Yeah,
Because
we're
my
doing a
dad
little
lives in
family
Alabama, and he was like, you know where we should go for a vacation? And I was like, Disney World? And he's like, no, Natchez, Mississippi.
trip. And you were
No.
like, woohoo! Yeah, look at us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Natchez, Mississippi is a very beautiful little town, very historic.
For sure.
This is one I'm sure people will say she's crazy. We did the cemetery at Vicksburg. We went there for an entire day. And believe it or not, I hate to say this, but a cemetery, that was a really nice trip.
Vicksburg's pretty, there's a lot going on. It's kind of like when you go to Gettysburg. There's a lot to do.
Yeah,
and
there's
learn
a
and
lot.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, and my husband is definitely a history buff, and we bought the things to hear as we drove through. It was good. It was
that's
very
cool.
interesting. Yeah, it really is.
Well, you can
Anna,
skip Antietam because that place is boring AF.
I
Just
think
saying, if you're doing Civil War stuff.
Oh, they
We-
never get enough
we-
of that stuff. Anna.
All right,
My
go to
husband
Antietam,
was
but don't say I didn't warn you.
Well,
Yeah,
no, you
well,
don't
we
understand
did
what they're like.
Gettysburg.
Huh?
We did Gettysburg.
Gettysburg's great.
Yeah, I think I want to say, if I remember right, I think we just passed through Antietam. I don't think we stopped there.
See, you instinctually knew.
No, I don't think we
Antietam's not
stopped.
going to bring it like Vicksburg and Gettysburg.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of my favorite places in Mississippi.
The
Macomb, because that's where Bo Diddley was from.
oh,
Where?
I thought you were going to say the
Macomb,
casino.
Remember where we used to go to Dixie basketball? Can we still
Oh,
say
yeah.
Dixie, or is
Oh.
that off the table now?
No, yeah, oh yeah, they
You can't say the
don't
word
have
Dixie?
Dixie.
Not sure. But yeah, I used to go to Dixie basketball camp and right near Macomb, Mississippi, and that's where
Yeah,
Bo
that's
Diddley.
right.
You know.
I bought a ferret from a pet store next door to Winn Dixie in Mobile, Alabama, and I named it Dixie. So maybe that was Maybe that was off color. I don't know.
Oof. I don't know.
I can't. Am I canceled? I'm canceled because I had a ferret in the 90s. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Let's cancel Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woke police got me.
So Ma, you
No.
guys are doing okay. Everyone's fine, right?
Yeah, everybody's fine other than, we bored because you can't go anywhere. You can't get out of the house. But
Y'all
Yeah.
have to talk to each other
Oh, they do.
yeah.
They never shut
Oh.
up, those two.
and play a card game. That's it. That's all there is to do.
Oh, don't tell Marie to
Oh.
play cards. Please.
Look,
goodness gracious.
now let me tell you, I was supposed to be in Biloxi this Saturday, and I called this morning because I'm certainly not leaving a generator running at my house and me somewhere else. And I called to cancel, and while I had the girl on the phone, I asked her, they got the Gulf Coast got a lot of high water.
Yeah.
But she said it was not as bad as they had anticipated. I think she said they only closed for a very short while so that their people wouldn't have to get out to go to work. But they were back open, I think, No, I think they were back open this
Oh,
morning.
look, when you got people who are addicted to gambling, they will not keep it shut down. Remember, Ma, during the pandemic, the one thing you can always get was booze. It's funny how we figure out, no matter what, gambling, booze, cigarettes, we'll figure out how to get that to people. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Ma, what's the most amount of money you've ever won in a blackjack tournament? She plays competition blackjack. Anna.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I
Uh,
want her to
I-
teach me.
Oh, it's fun. Now the Hard Rock has started it again, but our little group, because we are a group of old people that go, and we almost boycotted them because instead of doing it the old way where you played against everybody at your table and then you progressed up from there,
Right.
they got us in, and then when we got there, they told us instead of the people at your table, you're playing against everybody in the tournament, and
Oh.
that is like 100 and something people. Well, they had these TVs set up where you saw how much you had to have. Well, we all, my little group, we all played one round, and it was so disgusting. It was so unbelievably not fun that we just got out of the tournament. We played one round and that was it. Well, when they saw that we didn't like it, they called us and they said, look, we're doing it again. I think it was in July. And we going back to the old way. Now, they didn't have it in August, but they having it in September. And I don't think we're doing September because we're going to Cruising the Coast, which is a week later. So it looks like we won't be doing Biloxi in September at all.
Can you believe the life they're having? Hey, Ma.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, cruising the coast in their old cars and the whole thing. Never made enough money to get out of middle class their entire life, living on a pension, enjoying. What am I doing wrong, Anna?
Well,
A lot.
is
Oh, here she goes. She's going to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Go on, Ma.
the state of Louisiana treats teachers, and Daddy and I were on the high end, so they treat teachers very, very well.
Apparently.
Like I hear people saying they pay maybe even $1,000 a month for health insurance. Daddy and I pay $28 a month apiece.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is that not unbelievable?
Pretty great.
And
It
look,
drives me nuts.
I have really good health insurance, and mine is through the union, and mine is still like $400 a month for the family.
Yeah, well,
What am
pay
I doing?
And I have really good insurance. It's one of the better ones, and it's still $400 a month.
Yeah, I know. And look, I have United Healthcare. That's my insurance. And look, we've had some we've had heavy medical bills. And I can tell you, Anna, I am not lying. My husband and I both have paid zero. I mean,
Unbelievable.
zero.
Good.
Now I think we pay like $10 or $15 when we go for a doctor visit, but that's
Ooh.
negligible,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, you just need to make sure all this times you're going to go play on the games. Don't fall in the casino.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
God.
you're banned from falling anywhere. You know this, right?
Yeah.
allowed.
Well, when we go, we bring our roller. We do not leave without
Okay,
it.
good.
Even though we don't need it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something anti-casino, okay? Because
All
then
right.
I love to go.
And I hate to go. So yeah, so go
I
on.
know. Well, they had a drawing, and you had to put your name for free slot play. So I turn to your daddy and I say, I'm going to sign one of those cards. He says, but you don't play slots. I said, well, they don't care. So I signed the card and I put it in the bag. Don't they call my name first?
Oh boy.
So I go up to the thing and I said, I show him I'm Marie Tortorich, and she hands me this card, and on it I have $1,500 free slot play. My
Wow.
God, that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot to me.
Which slots did you play? Did you go to the high roller?
I said, look, I'm really not a slot player. What do you advise me to just go in the high roller room?
Okay, Miss Thing.
What does that mean? What's high rolling slots?
Were you playing like $20 a pull?
Oh God.
No,
But Ma, do
I
you
was-
have to play? Can you take the $1,500 and go home, or you got to?
No, you have to play it.
Well,
You have
Vinnie,
to play it.
if I would have been able to take the $1,500, I would have taken it, and believe me, I would have gone home with
Oh
it.
boy.
But you can't. You got to play it, and you had to play it within, I think, 4 days of getting it. Okay, so you're limited. All right. So the first thing I do is I go to the high roller room. Daddy comes with me, and this other lady who won right after me, she says, I'm not doing really well. As a matter of fact, they even had to she showed me how to get the money to go on to the machine, because I'm just not familiar with that, because I don't do that. Well, man, before you know it, I lost $500. I had no money at all to show. Out of $1,500, do y'all want me to tell y'all how much money I won?
Ma, I'm hanging on the edge of my seat. How much money did you win?
$7.80. That is ridiculous.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Did
If
you
think
jump
gambling
around on the
pays
different
off.
slots, or did you just stick with one slot hoping it was going to?
Oh no, Anna, I went to different slots, tried everything.
See,
But someone,
that's why I hate casinos. Because you're just like, oh
Well,
man, I felt
does
so
this-
lucky, and I
does this
walked
let
up
you
and I ate
know?
my money.
This should let everyone know you can't. Gambling does not pay.
No, it doesn't.
Vinnie, exactly, I agree with you 100%. But you have to understand something. When you're 81 years old, you know that you're limited in your outings. You go to restaurants, and we can't go to movies because we can't hear the sound. Our ears are not that good.
Oh boy.
So we go to grocery stores.
You need an ear horn for the movies.
Well, Ma, look, I guess it's better than sitting around knitting and doing old people stuff. You guys are still acting like teenagers, and for that reason, please go spend your pension, enjoy yourself. Ann and I need to move on, but you guys are doing okay, right?
I'm so upset by this slot play thing.
Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank
Stay
y'all.
safe.
You too, Ma.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There she goes, Anna.
because I don't like going to casinos because I don't like just handing someone my money and never seeing it again for nothing, and I get
Well,
nothing back.
It sounds
Maybe a
like
free
it
drink that's
wasn't
out
her
of a tiny
money.
cup.
It wasn't her money to begin with. It was given to her by the
No.
casino.
But
So-
then also, how do you tell? You're going to run that free play out anyway. How do you tell if you win anything?
Well,
Like, you have to win
I
a
think
lot
I did some arithmetic while Marie was talking. The bottom line is they're hoping that you win a few $100 out of that 15, because, and then you're going to take that and go, well, I'm up. I might as well take that and put it
go
back.
and spend it some
And
more.
eventually,
But what I'm
you
saying
know,
is they give
an
it to you on a
addicted person
card.
is going to start using their own money.
But here's what I'm saying. How can you even track that? If they give it to you on a card and you put it in and it has a $1,500 credit, and you're playing that down, then you win a few hundred and you lose a few hundred.
I guess
How
they
do they
have
even
that.
know?
I guess there's a code in there. It's got to be a code.
That's some crazy science.
Yeah. Science, Anna, science.
Speaking of science,
Go on.
guess what? I have another quiz for you.
I hate these because I've never, have I ever gotten any of them right?
Yeah, you
Every
do.
now
You get a
and
lot of
then
them right. But
I
this
get
is
some of
just
them right.
supplements. This is just supplements that have shown up in my Instagram feed.
Anna, I own a supplement company.
I know.
Right here.
I know. And I think this is
You're
why
not-
it shows up in my Instagram feed, because I shop at purevitaminclub.com and
Okay.
I buy the D3, the magnesium, the multi, and sometimes the B, but not right now. She told me to go off of it.
Okay, Anna, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't win this, because I own a supplement company, if I can't figure this one out,
Okay.
I'm quitting the podcast. I'm quitting health and fitness. And I'm
Okay.
going to go into selling marijuana and CBD. Okay.
Oh, we should
Ready?
do that anyway.
Okay.
Not quit the podcast, but the second part, you should do that.
Marijuana or CBD?
CBD.
Okay. Folks, purecbd.com. By the way, don't even go look that up. I already own the name.
Okay, good. No, you should be doing that.
I know. I just don't.
I'll invest.
You will?
We invested in a dispensary. Thumbs up.
There's some people down. I was with Dave the kayaker the other week.
Yeah.
And we're at this guy's farm. And I can't tell you why I was there, but he was like, oh, yeah, we got that whole, we do industrial hemp for the CBD. And, you know, he was showing us his hemp fields. Yeah. Anyway.
It's
Anna,
the wave of the future. And here's what's up.
Yeah.
Big international and federal investors can't invest in it yet. Once it goes federal, you'll get bought out. You'll make some money. At least that's what I'm hoping. Because I'm not making money doing this. Okay.
Anna, you're going to scratch and claw your way right to the bottom.
Right
All
to the lower to middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. These supplements have come up in my Instagram feed, and I 100% blame Pure Vitamin Club. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Here's the first one.
No, I got to guess if it's real or not.
You have to guess if this is a real supplement company or not.
Okay.
Gem.
Spelled like J-I-M? or
Gems, no, G-E-M, like gemstone. Gem.
Like Jim Stone.
Mm-hmm. Gem.
I'm going to go with that's a real company.
It's a real company. It's like little square gummies that look like gems. Because you know how they like to put it all in sugar and
Yeah.
feed us like we're all children. Okay.
Yeah.
This one is Fatty 15. Fatty 15.
Supplement company?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Is it
made
real?
up. That's made up.
It is a real company. Fatty. Fatty 15. So you've got one strike. 3 strikes, you have to quit the podcast.
Okay. How many more questions are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Ready?
Okay. So I got 1 strike against me. Let me write that down. 1 strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1. Here we go. All right, go on.
Innate.
Like
Innate.
like an innate
Like
object or
innate.
that's
Like
innate?
I innately know that you
innate.
probably will get this wrong.
I was
Innate.
thinking inanimate. So all right. No, that's not real.
It's real.
It's too-
Pickle.
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 Okay, now can I clarify this? There's a product called pickle juice.
Pickle.
Pickle. Pickle is real.
Fake. All right, you got 3 strikes. This is, you own a supplement company, Vinny. Are you not aware of your amazing competitors like Fatty 15 and Gem and Innate?
And pickle.
Here's one for you. Claire.
There's no way that's real.
Klaire. Claire.
That's not real.
It's real. This one might be my favorite. Zand.
ZAND.
Zand. Yes.
That's real.
It's real. What is Zand? What is Zand? Also, by the way, what do you not put in Pure Vitamin Club vitamins? Zand or sand?
Yeah.
Gingham.
Gingham?
Gingham.
Okay, that sounds like some kind of root. It could be, like this is like the Chinese have been taking this for 3 billion years. And people haven't even been on Earth for that
3
long.
billion years.
Yeah. Gingham. Wasn't there something like a dance called Gangnam Style or something?
Yeah. Gangnam Style or something.
There's no way that's real.
It's fake. Good job. And finally, and I'm ending on this one for a reason because I think it'll make you play a song. Vega.
Damn it. Why did you do this to me, Anna?
I knew it. That's why I saved it for the last, because I knew what would happen to you.
You're lucky. I was going to play a Bo Diddley song on the way out, but now Vega. Spelled like Suzanne Vega or
Vega. Is it real or is it fake? It's a supplement company.
Vega is that sounds real enough.
It is
real.
It's real. You still have to quit health and fitness in the podcast. No big deal. No, whatever. It's fine. The world won't completely be sad and miss you or anything.
No one's going to. If I stop this podcast, no one's going to give a shit. Sure.
I got to say, Lauren and I have had this joke for years now, and it's still true. Even in our advanced stages in our careers, we could shut the whole thing down with 2 well-placed phone calls. That's it. It would be done. No one cares.
Oh God. And I believe it.
Yeah.
That's
no, you work your ass off to be able to shut it down with 2 phone calls.
Yeah. I could get everything shut down right now if I say certain things into this mic.
That's true.
That's the crazy part behind all of this.
That's true.
Yeah.
But do you want to?
Well, on my way out, I will. I will do that. I'm gonna just drop the thing we should have done to all of our Black Hawk helicopters when we left Afghanistan. I'm just gonna drop a grenade in it. Here you go, Taliban. You want this? Boom. Right. Fix it. And it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. All right. What else you got, Anna? Anything?
Oh.
We don't have to have anything.
Villa Cappelli is the best olive oil on the planet. I did want to tell you guys about that. Here's the thing. Vinnie uses the Villa Cappelli in his D3/K supplement. I use it in my sauce, which is not a supplement. You just eat it. And it's the best olive oil on the planet. It's the only one I trust. And in fact, if production gets so big on the sauce that I have to source a different kind of olive oil, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of freaking out about that.
Yeah.
For now, Steven keeps selling me some sauce. So selling me olive oil. So I'm relieved about that. But
same with my D3. I use it in D3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you use it in your supplement, and it's like, I don't know, if something were to happen and we couldn't, here's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to create a scarcity mentality. I just like thinking that way.
It's called a scarcity heuristic. Is what the kids call it.
A heuristic?
Yes, it's scarcity.
Is that with the silent H? A heuristic?
Yeah. Is that what it's called? A heuristic?
I don't know. I've seen that word, but I don't know what it means.
Yeah, it means like, hey, let's pretend it's scarce so people can go buy it. But it is scarce.
I didn't try a scarcity tactic. I had a scarcity tactic because when we launched the new sauce flavors, we were out of jars. We only had a limited amount of jars. We now have more jars, literally physical glass jars, which I told you, Vinny, we're in the wrong business. We should have been in the glass
jar. Yeah, in the jar business.
And so I told
Big jar.
Yeah, and I was like, well, maybe people
Wait, hang on, Anna. That would have been the best porn name ever.
big jar for
Big jar.
Wait, is that a vagina or a wiener?
Well, if it's the best porn name ever for a guy, it would be a wiener. If it's the worst porn name ever for a woman, it would be a vagina.
Exactly. Anyway, never mind scarcity stories. Villa Cappelli olive oil is the best olive oil on the planet. Get it right now because you still can. I will say it was sold out for many months and there's some stateside now. And I don't know how much is stateside. So I would highly recommend getting some. If you don't believe us, because we talk about this all the time. I know Vinny does the private consults. I do the clubhouses and people are constantly like, yeah. You guys sell Villa Cappelli. I'm like, no, you don't understand. We love Villa Cappelli. It is legit the best tasting olive oil you will ever taste. It's wonderful. It's from Puglia, Italy, which is the south of Italy, the southeast part of Italy, like the heel of the boot. And you can get your hands on some if you go to villacappelli.com, use the discount code Vinnie, VINNIE, and you'll get 10% off your order every single time. Do the same hack that Vinny was talking about. Get it up there, and then so you get the free shipping because it's heavy to ship and it's expensive to ship.
Yeah.
And you want to get the free shipping as well as the 10% off. Vinnie, VINNIE.
And by the way, here's a little trick, folks. If you could keep it in a cool, dry place, meaning you don't live in Louisiana without a Generac, but if you could keep it in a cool, dry place, get 2 3-liter tins. You can store that forever and ever and ever. So do that.
Absolutely. Get it.
What
Ooh,
else?
they-
We got
they
anything
have
else?
the rose oil back in stock.
They do?
Yeah. Well, I have these papers. Hold on.
We're holding, Anna.
This might be for a Monday show. Because
Let's hear it. Let's produce on the fly here.
I printed this. I got this from Leona Yeager. She was going through her parents' stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically food facts made simple. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
From the American Heart Association, Illinois affiliate. And it's some bullshit, y'all. This is what we were told in the 90s.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's save that for Monday.
Because it's tips on choosing low fat, low cholesterol foods.
Right.
It's fatty acid composition of oils and fats. Simple ways to modify a recipe. Oh, I love it when they give cooking tips from the
And
American Heart
let's do
Association.
this. Let's make this the major thing. Folks,
Okay.
this is coming out this Friday. Tune in on Monday. Remember, tomorrow we have a Saturday show. And then we have, of course, Sunday school. And then Anna and I will be back on Monday with the regular show, the one you guys all love. Still the #1 downloaded show we have. So go check that out.
And then we have to revisit this again. Remember, we were going to do an excerpt from the Diet Watchers Guide.
Yeah, every time. Folks, Anna just held that up. If you're watching this video, do not go buy that book. But
I
Anna
bought
will-
it. I bought it for 25 cents from the secondhand store.
Yeah.
The Diet Watchers Guide. I don't believe it's still in print.
No, probably. I hope not. If
It's
there's a
copyright
God, it's not in print.
1968. But you should buy Fitness Confidential, Eat Happy, and Eat Happy too. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, who was telling me not long ago, wow, I finally read your book. Oh my God. I'm like, well,
Hello.
I was going overboard a bit, but yeah, people still enjoy that book. That book is 10 years old now. It still sells like hotcakes.
Yeah, good.
Speaking of hotcakes, the one place you won't find hotcakes is in Eat Happy and Eat Happy 2.
Well, there is a blueberry flaxseed pancake in the first book.
Yeah. But everything else there, and Eat Happy Kitchen, there's 3 sauces now. The pink sauce,
right.
my favorite, the puttanesca, and the marinara, the original. Go check it all out at Eat Happy Kitchen. Anna Vocino gives a lot of freebies away over at annavocino.com.
Oh,
So
yeah.
check out all of that.
A lot of
Get her
recipes over there.
books. I'm always shocked when I do the phone calls. People go, but now I'm doing all this. I need recipes. yeah, go get Anna's books. And they'll go, really? Yeah, yeah, really. Go get Anna's books.
I wonder
happy.
why they don't
She's happy
believe
to-
us when we talk about stuff on the podcast. Do they
Anna-
not believe us about anything that we talk about? Why are
You
we
really-
doing this?
Look, we had Marie on today. Remember, she was on like a month ago. She goes, "Oh, I finally saw your second movie. It's actually better than the first." I'm still hearing that from people. It's like, "Oh, I wasn't going to watch it because I watched the first one."
Right.
Oh, Anna, let me see if I can send this to you. Let me unplug this phone.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can send this to you before the end of the podcast.
Okay.
And I want you to watch it while I'm playing the ending. We're going to play a little music once we go off this video.
Okay. Is it Suzanne Vega?
You don't know what I'm going to play.
It is. It is. That means yes.
I'm going to purposely play something else now. All right.
Play Bo Diddley.
Anna.
Then. That's fine.
This is a little, I meant to send you this. Oh, I think I copied it. All right, Anna, I'm going to try to send this to you. I want you to watch this, but you got to watch it with the sound off. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see, Anna. Let's see if I can do this. And I want you to comment. I'll play music after we cut the show off. And
Okay.
I want you to watch this while I'm playing the music.
Okay.
Okay, that says Anna Vocino. This is how crazy. Video is too long. Would you like to select a smaller clip?
Oh.
How can the video be too long for a text?
It should compress it, right?
Yeah. Should compress it. I'm going to save it. Okay. Let me try now. Anna, tell me if it came through. Did it come through to you?
No. But sometimes it takes a second because
No, it's showing that it should have been there.
internet's.
Let me send you a different clip. They're going to all be too long. I
Oh, there it
downloaded
is.
this.
Something came through. Something came through.
All right. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Mute yourself and start watching it. And then during the closing song, once you have it read, give me the thumbs up and we'll do it then. Folks, you know what to do. We all go shopping on Amazon. Before you go to Amazon, please go to VinnieTortorich.com. And I was just reading something. Please go to VinnieTortorich.com. Click through the banner. Puts a little coal in the fire. Gets my train down the track. Also, we have a super fan page there, so you can check that out. I'm going to now cut off the video, and we're going to just go to